This video will basically tell you everything you need to know about Speed Boost. I do want to preface this by saying this is a fairly elementary video. There are some things that are informative for maybe someone that's made it up to Plat League, but beyond that, if you've played like 5-10 seasons, you probably know a decent amount of this, but I just wanted to give this to you guys anyways. So, what are speed boosts? Basically, it is a item that you can use to increase your speed by 3 times on your march. You can't use this to attack people, but for reinforcing a city, sending troops from one of the cities you own to another, then you can. Often, I personally use them to move troops to a city where I am going to defend or attack someone. These can also be used pretty effectively as a jump resource. So let's say I jumped to this guy and took his city to attack this guy because he was holding this area but didn't have troops on this side. So I jump over, attack this guy, then boost my troops back that got killed in the attack, or maybe I had more troops boosted there, and then attack him from a point where he's not guarding from. So those are the few uses that are most often the case. Also, if you just want to save time for a longer march, then I use them sometimes just to make my videos a bit shorter so that you guys don't have to watch the entire march length. But to demonstrate here, obviously, like I said, you can boost in between cities, and I want to note, if you do have speed boosts, as you can see I have 77 here, then you can just activate them within the screen of the attack march, like so. But if you don't have them, then you have to go here into your attack log, and so let me just demonstrate. So let's say I sent my troops without a speed boost. Well, it'll be 30 seconds, but anyways, then you have to go into the attack log, and right where that boot is will basically be an option to boost it. And it'll cost 25 sapphires, but you can do it there as well. Now, another thing you can do, saving speed boost, let's say you wanted to recall all the cities in the area, or you wanted to just move your troops to a point to defend. You can instead use the regroup button. Now, this is a item included with the commander, but if you don't have commander, it will cost you a couple sapphires. Basically, what you do is, and let me make sure these marches are long enough. Yeah, okay. So basically, you press the regroup button and it'll bring them in. Now, noted this is going to pull from your farthest city away. That's the time that's displayed. There are cities closer, but then you have to go into the attack movement and then boost it from here instead of being able to do it right from the regroup button. So that's something you got to factor in. Might take you a couple extra seconds. And also, what's important to note is if you do have cities that are behind a barrier like this mountain range or hill, like if I was regrouping from here and I owned this city, it would likely pull around and take much longer. So instead, it'd be simpler to send this maybe as its own march before regrouping, or simply ignore that and just send from here to here and here from here if you wanted to reinforce that city. Also, the same thing works if it's across an island. So if I own this city, it might pull from this city. That might be just beyond its range, or here. So you want to be careful of that if you are needing to get your troops to that point at a certain time. It is also important to note that if your march is under 30 seconds, it will not let you send it. So you can send up to the point where it's just at 30, but if it's shorter than 30, if it lets me tap out of that screen. So as you can see, if it's shorter than 30, it doesn't let you activate the speed boost. So you want to be careful of that. Another important note to keep in mind is if you are hitting a city that is owned by someone else or to neutral and wanting to reinforce that city after your attack lands, then you would think that you would start by just having the attack prepped. So, okay, my attack's gonna land, and right after that, I'm immediately gonna boost my troops in. But this isn't quite how it works, because it doesn't register it as yours when you're sending the attack, when you're prepping the attack. So, as you can see, when it changes to my city, a speed boost option doesn't show up. So instead of having it prepped in that way, what you instead want to do is have it prepped just to the point of before you select the target city. And so then your attack lands on the city you want to reinforce, and then you press to send the march, and now it lets you use a speed boost and get to that city in time. Where you can get the speed boost for free, there's a few different ones. In your clan quests here, it's activated around every 4 days of the season, and you get 5 speed boosts from that. It's the first reward. And if you don't collect them, that's fine, it goes to your clan rewards. But you can get 5 from there a few times every season. Then in the expeditions, there's an item expedition that gives you 3. I think normally it gives 1. This is just boosted 3 times. And so you can get multiple single speed boosts when you're sending out this item expedition. And you can send out 1 for free daily. Then in the mail, in form of compensation or just gifts from the devs, then you can see here I got 20 speed boosts a couple hours ago, and 11 days ago 10 more speed boosts. So they send these out periodically when they decide to gift us or whatever. Sometimes there's reasons behind it, sometimes it's just like they deserve one right about now. The other way is special events. So the normal events, as you can see here, then you get a few speed boosts. It averages, looks like 12 in total, but there's other ones that give more or less for the events. And then for special events, then you can see here the Sun and Moon event. You can buy troop speed boosts here as well. Now, I will say normally the troop speed boosts here are not the most valuable item in the event shop for the event currency. And I release videos almost every time. I didn't release it this time for which ones are the best items. Normally troop speed boosts aren't ranked super high, but you can still get them here if you desire. Another way is through your calendar. You can see that you get 6 speed boosts at a ratio of 3 each time per week. And so you can collect these just daily and work up to those points. Every league, especially lower leagues, have different calendar rewards, so I'm not 100% sure what you get up until gold, but I know in plat and further, then it's generally this calendar once you've worked through plat in a calendar reset. The last way you can get them for free is promo codes. And for your promo code, all you have to do once you have the code is go to settings, press promo code, enter the code, and you can collect the speed boost there. The devs were gracious enough to allow me to give you guys a code, so I'll throw it up on screen and you can plug it in just the way I showed you. The ways for if you want to buy speed boosts with actual cash, then the way I normally do it is through the event shop. It does rotate out different items, but often there is a package for speed boosts here, and I believe it's one of the better value packs in terms of that you can buy in the game for real money. So if you want to buy them for real money, they're right on this side here, and that's how I do it personally. But they do show up also in these little bundles here and there, so you can look out for that if there's a good deal sometime. And that pretty much covers everything I wanted to add. So I hope you enjoyed the video, hope it was informative, all that other stuff. But yeah, feel free to like, subscribe, comment if you would like. No pressure. But definitely join my Discord server, which I'll have linked in the description of the video. And the reason for that is you can keep up with promo codes. I tag everyone and let them know when every promo code is released, or one of my helpful guys in the server do. Also, you can just talk and ask questions about MillionLords or other things. And there is monthly giveaways for cash in my server if you'd like to join them. So that's another reason. But I'll see you guys there. Have a great day.